Last week we showed you how to solve your overhead pressing problem. This time I'm going to show you how to make it much more explosive, ATHLEAN-X style. What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. We're going to be in a familiar place this week, which is going to be right back here parked in front of this bar. Now, why? Because last week I showed you how we can help your overhead pressing situation if you have pain when you do traditional overhead presses. We did that with an Olympic bar. Now, I want to show you something that we can do that's explosive, extremely explosive, that takes it to that next level, because with ATHLEAN-X, it's extremely important that you progress, right? We always talk about the basis of training, the basis of getting stronger, and more importantly, for developing more muscle and looking better, is to always challenge yourself. They say if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you, so we want to make sure that we do, and we're going to do it this week with this exercise. And before you think, well, I don't have an Olympic bar, so I can't do last week's exercise, or I can't do this week's exercise, I will show you a way that you can translate the motion to a single dumbbell as soon as I'm done with this, okay? So last week, again, I talked about how you put an Olympic bar in the corner, make sure you have something to, like a blanket that you can put it into so you don't ruin your walls, and I showed you how you can do an overhead press by leaning forward slightly, okay, and pressing up and overhead. Now, that's probably not that hard, but if you load up the 45-pound plates, you're certainly going to be able to feel it. Or you can go into a one-arm version of this press. I also talked about how you can get some athletic component into it by being able to dip down, get your legs, glutes, and upper body to work together, as well as, guys, your core. Obviously, your core is working on everything we do, okay? Especially with ATHLEAN-X, it's called abs in every exercise. That's what we want to focus on. So now, what can we do to take this to the next level? And again, make it more explosive and athletic. You're going to stand to the side of the bar. We're going to basically snatch it up overhead, get a little bit of rotation, and then press 3 quick times. Get right back into that position again. So footwork, athleticism, pressing, Olympic lifting components with the snatch, and then some one-arm presses and even some dexterity with your hands. All right? So what it looks like is you're going to drop your inside leg back. Okay, in slow motion, I'll try to do it because we're going to actually do a release and catch. As I lift this up, it will be kind of thrown up in the air, grabbed here by the left hand, and then 1, 2, 3 for the press, back down, here into position to do the next one. So, if I can do this explosively, as I probably shouldn't have put the 45-pound on her, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I get down in here, up, see, a quick switch into the left hand, 1, 2, 3, grab it, up, 1, 2, 3, down. Getting harder. Up. Okay. Now, realistically, what I'm working there is both sides, but the left arm is getting the brunt of the pressing, so I want to reverse the situation, left leg back, snatch with the left, push with the right. Now, before you say, I can't do any of that, because I don't have that set up, all you gotta do, again, we're not gonna have the switch, but we will have the action of the exercise by taking a dumbbell, dropping down into a squat, here, snatch, up, and then down. Okay, so same components: footwork, balance, overhead, ability to lift the dumbbell explosively, powerfully, overhead snatch, Olympic lifting component, all that together, and as you can see, a little bit of cardio from that non-stop movement. Guys, this is what ATHLEAN-X is all about. Taking you to the next level, progressing you, giving you variations of exercises that challenge you. Last week might have been a challenge for some. This might be the challenge for some of you. Wherever it is my job as a coach to meet you where you're at. Head over to ATHLEAN-X.com and grab the ATHLEAN-X program, guys, and join us here on Team Athlean. In the meantime, I'll be back here in 7 days with more stuff. If you like this little progression, make sure you thumb it up and leave a comment and let me know. I'll see you guys back here in 7 days.